Good morning. It is Monday, the start of week 6. We are doing a 10k recovery effort after yesterday's half marathon heroics. I can't lie, this is the closest this morning I was to skipping a run because I am so tired. My legs are fucked. It's just absolutely not enjoyable in any sense, but necessary. Flush the legs out. They will feel better after this. Just for a bit of added motivation, it started raining pretty heavily. Nice. Can't really see much right now, but thought I'd do a little debrief on how yesterday went. So the plan was always to go out about 3:58 per kilometre, which was my previous half marathon pace, and just see how I could kick on from there really. And yeah, so I sort of did that. I mean, I think the first few kilometres were a bit faster than that, and then I managed to sort of rein it back in a little bit. I like to split half marathons like 8k, 8k, 4k, 1k. So first 8k, just try and settle in, don't go out too fast. Second, really find the rhythm. And then at 16k, you want to think, can I kick on? Can I go faster? Or am I just going to try and maintain where I am? And the final kilometre is always free. You can always go faster there. So in terms of that pacing strategy, I actually nailed it. Like the first 8k was 31:36, second 8k 31:33. So yeah, felt pretty good. And for the last 5.3k, because ended up being about 200 meters long, probably the weaving in and out of people, I averaged like 3:53 a kilometre. So the first 8k was about 3:57, so managed to pick it up. The last k was the fastest, which is always good, 3:50, and managed to get up to like 3:22 in the final kick, where I just got absolutely dusted by this bloke that I was chasing. I know in these things like placing doesn't matter, but I finished 10th out of 420 or so, which was pretty cool. I thought could have finished 9th or 8th, but yeah, just got outdone in the last kick. There was this guy on my shoulder for the whole of the last lap. It was a 4-lap course, about a 5k loop, and I could just tell by hearing myself breathe and how he was breathing, he was going to do me at the end, and he did. I put some of the other data somewhere on the screen here, heart rate, all that kind of stuff. It's interesting, but yeah, felt pretty good. Like, probably about 7 out of 10 in terms of how I felt. Like, I think I'm fitter than that. The course wasn't amazingly flat either, and there's a bit of weaving in and out of people, so that might help, or that might have inhibited rather. But yeah, really good effort. You can't moan at a PB. Very good, very happy with it. Good morning. It is Tuesday. I'm still very sore, and I'm doing the same as yesterday, a 10k recovery. Very nice. I don't really have anything to say this morning. My quads are on fire, my thighs are on fire. I'm running with the form of a newly born baby giraffe. But yeah, loving life. Good morning. It is Wednesday, and I'm doing an 11k effort. Sort of easy, but my body is still a little bit battered and bruised from Sunday, so it doesn't feel as easy as it normally would. But c'est la vie. I wanted to just talk about how I rejigged my training around the half. So I spoke a bit about it last week, how on the Thursday when I normally do a threshold session, I didn't. And in this instance, the week after, Tuesday, yesterday, would normally be intervals. Again, didn't do that. And tomorrow, I have a speed workout in the plan, but if I don't feel up to it, then I won't do it. So it's all about taking it easy. A hard race effort is pretty traumatic for the body. So having a week where you don't push it with speed work is so crucial. And as long as you maintain some easy mileage, you still maintain your fitness. You don't lose anything unless you maybe took a whole week off or something like that. So yeah. Good morning. It's Thursday. The legs feel pretty good. So we're going to do our first speed work of the week. This morning is a meaty one. It is 6 by 1k, followed by 6 by 800. So quite a big one. Probably do about 200 meters of rest in between each. Yeah, let's see how we go. It's first 3 done. As you can hear, it's much windier than I would like. 3:55, 3:57, 3:56. This wind is not enjoyable. 4, 5 and 6 done. 3:50, 3:56, 3:55, 3:53. Now onto the 800s. I'm gonna try and go and do these all in about 3 minutes, maybe less. 1, 2 and 3 done. 3:01, 3, 2:56. Oh shit, there we go. That is that all over. Last 3 800 meter reps. 2:59, 2:59 and 2:55 to finish off. Another pacing masterclass from me, increasing it as I went. And yeah, the legs feel pretty good now after Sunday's effort. So it's taken until Thursday for them to feel normal, and that's with stretching, massage gun, all the right recovery. But yeah, that's just a bit of insight, I guess. Good morning, it is Saturday, the best day of the week. And today we are doing a bit of threshold work, 2 by 5k at around threshold pace. I'm going to try and pick up for a kilometre at the end of each of those blocks, rest for a kilometre in between. So it's a meaty session. Then I'm going to the gym afterwards because I don't know how to have fun. So that's the first set done. Went through 5k in 20:30, so bang on 4:06. And then I think I did the last kilometre pickup around 3:57, 3:58, something like that. Yeah, feel good. Well, feel all right. May catch up with me in the last bit, but just shuffling a little 1k recovery now to try and recover. Obviously, it's recovery. Honestly, man, these videos post interval are so shit. That's that done. Second rep, I did 20:42 for the 5, so a bit slower but not much. And then I think 3:56 or 3:57 for the K pickup. Now for a 2k cool down. I'm cooked. Good morning, it is Sunday, long run day. I'm actually nearly finished this. I completely forgot to film any of it, including the build up, like exhibit number 457 of me being shit at YouTube. This for me is where we get like serious, like the run's been more than 2 hours. CBA. We got to 22.5k, but my AirPods have died. It means we're raw dogging the last 4.5. Whew. So that is 27k easy done to wrap up a 92.5 kilometre week. This is week 6. Well, this has been week 6. Good week. Started pretty painfully after the Cardiff Half marathon last Sunday. The first 3 runs basically this week, I was really sore. But as the week went on, managed to shake it out, massage gunned it, stretched, did all the good stuff, and was able to get 2 good speed sessions in on Thursday and Saturday, and then a nice long run today. Felt pretty good today. Nothing too crazy, just a nice, easy effort, plodded along. Was able to get into a nice... Sorry, I'm just stretching at the moment. Was able to get into a nice flow state there, as they call it in the industry. So, yeah, felt pretty good. Not really anything to complain about today, except my AirPods dying, but that is entirely of my own volition. Next week, we keep building. We are going to be close to 100 kilometers next week. I think the target is about 96k, something like that.
And then week 8 is a deload week. And then we have a very scary run of about 6 weeks back to back of just build until we start tapering. So obviously, I'm going to take you with me there. If you are enjoying these videos, do drop me a like, drop me a comment. I see them all. It's not hard because there aren't that many of them. And it really does mean a lot to me if you support and comment. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. I will see you again for week 7.